weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. And they'll be led out by a guy who has a couple years under his belt in the NFL, their third-year quarterback.
And I saw that he had an interesting quote in the research packet that we had after last week's game. It's all on me now. I've got to lead my team and find a way for us to win a game. 0-2, but they're at home. I guess he's going to try and find a way to get the home crowd involved early.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 9 carries, 63 yards, and a touchdown. Second down, they'll go with Akers again. And he's going to have a Rams first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line.
Second and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Now he's able to break through one tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage. Now this time they'll throw it. Here's Purdy. And that's incomplete. You talk about this Miami defense. Now they're going to be tough to throw on, no doubt. Currently ranked third in the NFL against the pass.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well. So on fourth down, on is Ethan Evans to punt for the Rams. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. This is taken around the 12. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Dolphins drive will start deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. Here is Tua Tagovailoa heading out to lead this Miami offense.
So this is where we find out about the game plan and the trust factor, don't we? In this situation, the natural thing is take care of the ball, run it inside, everyone cover it. Just, get yourself some room and let your punter punt it out of there. But when you really got a QB you can trust, you might want to take a little shot early and try and create some space.
The numbers for him from a week ago: 12 carries, 66 yards. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line.
Not a horrendous week last week running the ball, but definitely room for improvement for their numbers. No doubt they made some slight adjustments to how they're going to call plays this week in hopes they can kick those numbers up a notch.
This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. The Dolphins at 0-2 here to begin the season. And listen, they made their share of mistakes in these first 2 games, CD, but talking with them in the days leading up to this one, doesn't seem like they've lost any confidence.
I would agree with that. And what they told us was that they weren't planning on making any drastic changes. They didn't see the need to shake things up. They were going to continue to plow ahead. They thought they had the right guys on the team and in the locker room. But they do have to start winning some games.
Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Hardline came into this game eager to see how they would hold up in man coverage. And on that play, they held up quite well.
Back to the air on second down, Tagovailoa. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 39. So they will wave off the flag and let the completion stand.
Really great job by the receiver fighting through all the contact and still coming down with the football. All that great work in practice being put into the game.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Tua now running right on the option. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he's stopped in the backfield. A loss of 1, now a loss of 2, and they're staring at a 3rd and 13. Tua sets up to pass it. Steps away. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
thanks to his effort, they now have a big choice to make here. He just ran them in the field goal range with that one, so here come the choices. Do they kick it here, or do they trust him to make another big play and possibly get a first down?
And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good, and this will remain a scoreless game. Well, listen, now no kick from 50-plus is a gimme, but here you're indoors in a dome. You'd think ideal conditions.
Yeah, and it's one that he would expect himself to make, not just us expecting him to make it. Over the years, my theory is very simple. The athletic ability of kickers continues to get better and better. Check their backgrounds. They were all county, all state, and other positions, not just soccer players. These guys expect themselves to be great as well.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's a 2nd down and 4. Shotgun now with Purdy. Looking underneath, he's got Akers. And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's say, I'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
Now Purdy. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Once more, Purdy looking to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 33. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets them a new set of downs. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Purdy will set up to throw it here. And the Dolphins rush, gets home, down he goes. They dial up the corner blitz that time, and it delivers to the tune of a 9-yard loss. We're scoreless after 1. The Rams with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it facing a 2nd and long situation. Purdy. He'll find a man over the middle. 2-2 Atwell. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Throwing here, Purdy. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
He had the distance, but it's no good. Wide to the right, but there is a flag down. He might get another shot at this. Okay, so the personal foul penalty. And those are some important yards lost right there.
Yeah, it all comes down to discipline, doesn't it? And every team tells us that they coach it, they preach it. In this case, it slipped a little bit.
So 1st and 10 after a big mistake on 4th down with a penalty. Purdy now to throw. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Purdy looking to throw. And the catch made by Hopkins. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's a sharp throw right there on third down. They're looking to get the first points of the game, and they certainly don't want to be on a field goal. So that's a nice job to get the hook up and set up a first and goal.
They'll run here with Akers. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
Akers again. And good work there defensively as they're able to keep him out of the end zone. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's third and goal.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. It makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
Purdy on fourth down. And it's going to be batted down. And we'll go the other way with the football. They can't hook up here on the fourth down pass attempt. And the Dolphins celebrate their goal line stand. Here's A-Chain to begin the drive. And he'll get him a little bit of breathing room across the 5 to the 6-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. He lets it go deep for Olave. It got his man complete. It's a big play there for Miami, and even 80 yards. We know he's good at catching the football, but then after the catch, he's got escapability.
Not only that, he's got some toughness as well because you know he's coached very hard to make sure he battles through, breaks tackles, and then they finish with, but don't fumble the football.
A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. Here's 2nd and 7. Now Tua on the bootleg here. He'll buy some time right. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Good work on the scamper by Tagovailoa. It's a first down.
Well, the pressure just couldn't get to him that time. They forced him out to his right, but he held his poise, surveyed the field, didn't find anything he liked, and then took off and picked up a nice gain.
Tua going to try and run. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. They'll run here with Raheem Mostert. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And now the Rams have got it. Going the other way. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. That sort of goes without saying that's the risk of running the option play. You can put the ball on the ground. They did there and turned it over.
So true because you've got so many different decisions that have to be made. Are you handing the ball off inside, or are you just keeping it yourself? Are you pitching it to your trail guy? And sometimes you get caught in between, and you're a little indecisive on the play, and it turns into the ball on the ground. Fortunately enough, they weren't able to return it for a touchdown.
Purdy's throw pulled in by Hopkins. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Purdy. It's complete to Hopkins. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at 148-yard line and ended at the other. Now the pass, and it's into the arms of Hopkins. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Purdy will look to throw again here. Now that'll be caught by Cobb. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Here's a 2nd and 5. Back to throw, Purdy. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Purdy with it on 3rd and long. That's to the sideline and incomplete. The Dolphins do the job defensively there, and now it brings up 4th. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. That kick, by the way, Charles, a career long.
Well, we did watch him in pregame, and he hit from this distance, so not a surprise. But there still is something exciting about it, carrying it over from practice and pregame to actually doing it in live action.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Chris Olave heads back to the field as his guys get set for another possession. He's done his part, but so far it's been in a losing effort, so they've got to fix something.
But that doesn't mean changing anything, the way they're throwing the ball around and his catches and production. Keep doing that. They're going to have to fix some things likely on defense to try and slow down their opponents.
But so far he's north of 100 yards receiving. Tua, a final shot before half. So we've reached halftime. All we have to show for the first. But no break needed. Let's get back to it. Week 3, here we go with quarter 3. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. These offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the second half gets underway. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Out comes the Dolphins now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively. Virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Looking to pass. Tua. These guys running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A give up the middle to H.A. And some room to work. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 70 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. They chain here. They stay on the ground. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
A chain hit, and the ball is out. And now the Rams have got it going the other way. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
We just saw the dilemma for every coach. You want them to fight for the extra yardage, but somehow continue to cover the football. Oftentimes when you fight that hard, the ball becomes exposed.
Defensively, it's obvious they're trying to be more aggressive. First tackle a little too aggressive. Second one, though, they strip it loose. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Purdy. Throws left side. Atwell's got it. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. On the handoff, running left is Akers. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Purdy from the gun. Open man is Atwell, complete. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. It's a Rams first down on a pickup of 10. A give up the middle to Akers. And now the right there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And Kupp going to pick up a Rams first down as he'll be taken down at the 46. 7 yards there and a first down. Looking to throw. Purdy. Looking for Cooper Kupp again. 2 in a row. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that will bring up 2nd down. Shotgun now with Purdy. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hopkins. So 3rd and inches, and this will be the 9th play of the drive. They'll try and run for this with Akers. Dances by him. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. Purdy to throw it on first down. Hopkins making the catch. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. Might we see our first touchdown of the game. Here's 1st and goal. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Now Purdy. And his throw here's incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. The Dolphins do the job defensively there, and now it brings up 4th. So now the Rams send out the field goal team here. From the right hash, this a 31-yard attempt. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will add 3 more to their lead. It pushes it up to 6. With some complimentary football there. One side, your defense forces the fumble, and then they drive it down the field. Now, obviously, Charles, they wanted the touchdown, but at least they were able to drive it down and get 3 out of that.
Yeah, now we'll have to see how the other sideline responds, because they had plenty of time during that field goal to think about that fumble and how they were going to react. What are they going to do when they get the ball back and try and make things a little bit better for their team?
First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive. And, Charles, we've seen almost 3 full quarters now, and neither offense can really get it going. Neither has hit the end zone, and neither side seemingly can make that big play.
But the game hasn't been devoid of action because these two defenses, they've taken over and they've slugged it out. But I think you're exactly right. We're at that stage of the game now where one of these offenses, if they make a big play, that could be the difference.
Back now in Los Angeles. It's Dolphin football, but they trail here as we get set for the 4th. From the 24 now, here's a 2nd and 5. Again, it's H.A. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25. They're going to hurry back to the the first time that they've looked his way. He's kind of been a forgotten man in this offensive scheme.
Yeah, didn't look his way at all in the first half, and I'll bet you the offense coordinator made a note at the half and said, let's get him involved because he could be a big-time playmaker for us.
He's going to air one out. And this is caught, but they say out of bounds. It would have been a first down, but he couldn't stay in, and as a result, they're going to have to give up the football. Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. Oh, that is incomplete.
And when you're in a one-score game in the second half, now's not the time to force the football to places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
Here's a run with Akers on 2nd down. Able to slither by. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 49 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Now a give. Akers running left. He showed some tough running, but they'll drop him at the 5-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. They'll go with Akers here up the middle. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Cam Akers, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Rams might be headed to the win column for the first time this season as they add on to their lead. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. That right there makes up for that missed extra point they had after the first score.
Yeah, they went ahead and got back to level by going for 2 and having the normal amount of points, so that works out pretty well for them. And if you're the kicker, don't worry about it too much. Now they've got back to where they want to be, they'll try it out there for the next one.
Dolphins offense returning to the field. And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because we're talking about the NFL, and teams can score fast in this league. Quick strikes, you're right back in it. You're exactly right. Keeping hope alive.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. 2nd and 10. On play action, here's Tua. Taken down, back at his own 7. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
Remember, throughout my career here, defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. On 3rd and long, it's Tagovailoa. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Forced out to his left. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And the Rams get the football in outstanding field position. They'll run on 1st down with Akers. Nifty move. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead. It carries like that. That's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front.
And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Cam Akers, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Rams look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 21-0. Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown. Set to return. Here's Raheem Mostert. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
And this drive will begin with a run from A-Chain. 89 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
Down the right sideline. And he's going to get this one all the way down to the Rams' 29-yard line. It's a big play there for Miami, and even 50 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. A give left side. Here's A-Chain, and he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Another good run for him. What else is new? That'll put him right at 150 yards for the game, so he's really made his presence felt in this one.
On 2nd down, a run by A-Chain. Strong run, but still wrangled before reaching the 20. And quickly, they get to the line. They'll run for it with A-Chain. And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1.
Holding offense.
The decision is to decline it and not give him the down back.
They might as well have sent a skywriter above the stadium saying, we don't think you can get the 1st down against our defense by that decision.
Fourth down, 4th quarter. Here's Tua. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. On 1st down, they'll start out with Akers. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Oh, they sent the man in motion too late. This is going to be a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. 2nd down, they'll go with Akers again. And a short pickup there as he'll take this up to right around the 20. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 3rd down, here's a run by Akers. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here comes the Rams punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Let's take it inside his own 40. That'll go as a 39-yard punt, give him 9 on the return, and it'll be Dolphin football. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Now whistles and a flag, and I believe the Dolphin got going a little early. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. To a hit, and the ball is out. LA set to take over again on offense. They're in control here as they start 1st and 10 and appearing to have righted the ship following that 2-game losing streak. The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee.